check. We not take back no chest. You pep talk. Tiggity check. Hey girl, let's leave the shot. We know say while you don't want the drama. When Tyson rise up the llama, take two prayer.
The backlash that he's receiving with Anthony Yard.
Well, again, everyone keeps getting on Tunde, but he's managed to put Yard in a position where a lot of boxers will never get to. You know, he's got good support. He didn't have a very long, extensive amateur career. He's boxed for a world title. You know, he's in a very, very close fight the other day. You know, he's young enough to rebuild. I don't know why Tunde gets all this backlash. I mean, his character, his personality, his personality. That's just the way Tunde goes about his business. You know, you can't say that he hasn't done a good job with Yard because you'd be lying. He has. Yeah. And I had another kid at my gym for a while.
You've frozen, by the way. I don't know if it's you've frozen, but
no, is it?
I'm not frozen, am I?
No, you're good.
Okay, yeah, but it doesn't matter as long as I got still your audio. Sorry to break what you were saying. Sorry.
Hold on one second. Let me see if it's the Wi-Fi.
I'll pause 1 sec. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, let's talk about Tunde. I mean, he's been getting a lot of hate for a long time. But you know, he's been in boxing a long time. You know, to me, he's done well. And like I was saying earlier, you know, he had a kid down at my gym, Junior Saba. You know, obviously his pro career got cut short, but he was built by Tunde. You know, Tunde built him from a very young age. Yeah. And when he came to my gym, I could see the talent in the kid. So clearly, Tunde knows what he's doing. You know, just like I said, Tunde's been around long enough, and he's a strong enough character to deal with what's going on. He'll be fine.
Yeah. What was your opinions on the Yard fight with Arthur?
I had Arthur winning the fight by at least 2 rounds. I thought there wasn't enough action in the fight. I thought they were standing off a lot, you know, a lot of fencing, but the clean, sharp, quick fire jabs from Lyndon to me were the difference. You know, outside of that, there wasn't many power shots for us to talk about. So basically, it was a fencing and a jabbing match where there was only one person really whose jab was effective. You have to be honest and be, regardless of what team you're playing for, who landed the more effective jabs? Lyndon. So I give the fight to him by 2 or 3 rounds. You know, I expected so much more in that fight, but that means I give credit to Lyndon for setting the pace how he did. He kept that fight at a comfortable pace for him.
For himself, yeah.
So respect to him.
But the thing that's a bit weird for me, because I said the same thing that, I mean, well, I'm going to tell you why I had Yard just about winning. It's because I was watching it clearly. And then by the time it got to the 9th round and I saw the scorecards, Arthur was only ahead by 1 point. So that was by round 9.
That's unofficial scorecard, right? That's an unofficial scorecard.
Yeah, well, but unofficial scorecard, but he's still ahead by 1 point unofficially. So you're going to leave a little loose room for error, maybe a few points here and there either side. Cool. With Yard winning the 10th and 11th and 12th round, did he not win those rounds then?
He definitely won the 12th.
I thought because he started slow, lost a lot of rounds at the beginning, trust me. But winning the 10th, 11th and 12th round, he won a couple of the other earlier rounds, maybe like 2. But with that loose, unofficial scorecard, how loose can we go then from him actually winning the last 3 rounds? Maybe I saw something different. So I expected the win by scraping. But I expected the win.
How did you score it?
Yeah.
Do you know what? It was close. Yard was pressing the fight. Like Coach said, Lyndon's jab was landing. And I think it just comes down to the judges, what the judges like to see. Some judges like pressure, some judges like clean, effective punching. So it's like an opinionated decision in the end. For me, I had it close. It could have gone one round either way for me. I mean, I know Ian John Lewis was the judge in the fight. I know he really likes pressure.
His scorecard was crazy, didn't it?
Yeah, his scorecard was for pressure.
Yeah,
I knew
like
he
the
was going to have
111. Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be that high, but I knew he had yard up and
Hang on, your Wi-Fi's gone pear-shaped.
This is what they were going to score for.
Yeah, hang on, your Wi-Fi's just gone. Sorry, it went pear. So, do you think they counted for body shots? Because that is where Yard did score. Like, well, I don't know if they counted for it, but he did execute some clean body shots. I don't think maybe they wasn't accounted for.
Yeah, but not enough though. Not enough to take away that sharp jab. When he landed that jab, it was clean.
Yeah.
Like I said, I score fights on clean, effective punching. If you're landing clean the target, then it doesn't matter if the fighter's busier.
Yeah.
If whether you're coming forward, going backwards, I don't care. Boxing is landing clean punches, and Lyndon landing the more clean punches throughout that fight. So that's why I gave it to him.
Well,
but it's not to say it can't be a very good rematch.
Yeah. So definitely just won that fight with a jab.
Yeah, which you can do. Like Joe Joyce beat Dubois the other day with a jab. He basically won that fight with a jab. He wasn't using his back. He hardly ever used his backhand. Very soon, it was a similar kind of fight, apart from Joyce's jab was a bit more of a thud.
Yeah, he's like 18 stone. But yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Okay, so how important is sparring? How important
I think it's very,
is
very
sparring
important
for you? How important for you is sparring, Youssef? Youssef.
I think it's the most important aspect of training camp, in my opinion. And the reason I say that is because it's the closest thing you can get to the actual competition. It's the closest thing. You can hit the bags, you can hit the pads, you can run as long as you can, but nothing can replicate the fight as much as sparring. So I think it's a vital part of training camp. That being said, I don't think you should be sparring every single day or 6 times a week or 4 times. You should obviously structure it in a way where you can get the best out of yourself in the sparring in order to prepare for the fight. Yeah. But that being said, sparring is the most important part, and I feel like not only in training camp to improve overall as a boxer, you need sparring to practice and work on what you've been working on with your coach.
Yeah. What in training? What's your favorite part of training? Do you like cardio? Do you like weights? Do you prefer
violence? Violence.
I love sparring. I've always loved sparring. I remember from when I started boxing, I was 14, 15 years ago. I used to walk in the gym and ask the coach if they were sparring. If he said no, I used to just take myself and go home. I never used to want to do anything. I never used to run. I never used to want to skip. I never used to want to punch back. I just wanted to spar.
That's because you're violent.
Yeah, it is.
That being said, go on. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say it's the same now. To be honest, I just want to spar.
Nothing ain't changed.
I do the pads, I do the bag, I do everything else, the running, but I love sparring and fighting. That's me.
Yeah. So, what part of London are you from? Like, originally, are you from London? Even?
I'm from Wembley. I'm from Wembley.
Are you from up the road? Cool. Yeah. Did you go to what secondary was there? Did you go to Copeland?
Nah, I went Wembley High.
Yeah, you went Wembley High. I was going to say that first, you know.
Wembley High,
Oh, okay then. Yeah, that's wild. And all right, we're going to get more into you. I just need to make sure I get all the questions for Xavier, and then obviously combined. Wherever you want to jump in, you can jump in as well, though, because it can apply to you. So it's not like you can't answer. Do you understand? I mean, everybody just
we're just freestyling.
Just mingle up. You get me? It's all good. Yeah, because I ain't a journalist, so everybody don't have to be stiff. Like I'm a dancehall grime artist, so we don't have to be too stiff. My show's not stiff, but it's important that all the facts are relayed, but we don't have to be suit and tied off on this. You get me? So everyone's from similar bits, so it's all good. So yeah, you said sparring's your favorite thing.